Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 11 of the Forgotten Planet. We clearly are not in the same mesa biome that we left off on as I was trying to dig and find our stronghold. So, little background. I did not know that when you change to a new update, when you have shaders on and it's not yet updated, it can mess with some stuff. So I lovely ignored a few warnings and okay, we're gonna start again. Hey everyone, welcome to episode 11 of our Forgotten Planet. We are here in our birch forest, which is totally not our mesa biome, where we were left off finding our stronghold. We are at a different stronghold. And we are at a different stronghold because the one in the mesa did not exist. No, it did not. Because, let me give you a little bit of a background on that. We were playing on the new update because it automatically updated in my computer. And I did not realize that the shaders were on, and I skipped through a bunch of fun, lovely little warnings. And it messed up a bunch of random freaky things, including my experience not changing, including my strongholds and things not spawning correctly. So we dug all the way down to bedrock in the mesa biome once I was off screen, and it was nowhere to be found. Absolutely nowhere, even though the pearl was saying that's where it should have been. So I looked up the nether, oh my gosh, the stronghold spawn rates and understood the ring pattern a little bit, and we traveled not too far away. We're about 3,000 blocks from my base, so it was pretty fast to get to. I got here in less than maybe 6 minutes traveling, and I already dug down just to be sure that it was there. And I am definitely making sure we are playing without shaders, so for those of you watching that enjoy that effect, I really am sorry about that. We are just going to have to wait until they include the new update with Optifine, which I really should have thought through and should have already been aware of that. But we are ready to keep going. We have everything we need ready to go. And we are headed all the way down. I did anticipate that it was going to be pretty deep down because of the last update when things got all the way down to -60 instead of just -11 or wherever we were before. So it is down all the way at -16, almost all the way into the deep slate area. But we are here. I did make sure that before I ended my game for the night last night and my grinding, that we made sure we were in an actual stronghold. So I am ready for us to explore it together. We have enough ender pearls. We're all set with our tools. We're all set with our food, and let's explore. It probably will be a few episodes until we actually get to the end and battle the dragon, because as I stated a little bit before with the starting of our greenhouse, I really wanted to... Oh, we're in a cave. Alright, let me block that off because I don't want to deal with that right away. I did want to do a little bit more building, and there will be a build that I complete after this episode, in between episode 11 and episode 12, so I'm really excited to share that with you guys. Oops. Why can you not get through there? Oh, why are there doors? That was so weird. What are those doors there for? Was I the only one confused about that? Alright, I'm like, why is this door not opening? Is it just for show? I mean, it's cool, but Normally, yeah. We don't have that issue. Alright. This is definitely a really weird stronghold, and it totally spawned inside of a cave. So, maybe that's part of our issue. I mean, we're definitely on the outskirts of it, and it is just embedded into a cave. We've got some random doors that don't open. To kind of get us to different places, and I want to make sure that we're marking the spots that are weird that we've been in so that we know not to go back to the same spot. So we're not going that way because that's where we came in. We went through this door because it leads us to the opening. Okay, I'm gonna go down this way. Iron doors are bizarre to me. That's not normally a thing. Alright, let's go down this way first. Because, yeah, it's cleared off. So, what we're actually going to do with this is we're going to seal it off so that we don't stress about it. Yep. So, how I usually clear up a stronghold is precisely like that. We're going to get around here. Didn't I just go this way? Nope. Okay. This is the way we want to go. Ooh, right away. We got our... Oh, wow. We went right into the... Okay. Wow. That's awesome. Well... Okay, I guess we're starting the episode with our portal. It's a great day for us here. And then we will explore the rest. Now, the last time I played Minecraft, I accidentally fell into it. And I had to fight the dragon when I had no good armor on, no experience. So, luckily the bed was in the stronghold because I died about 10 times before I could actually finish fighting the dragon. So, but we went with it. Same thing happened to Philza in his older series that I'm playing through right now. So, I am just going to quickly mark down here. Well, they are waiting for us. Quickly mark down here where our coordinates are. I think that's the luckiest we've been so far in our exploration here. Mark down the actual coordinates of the end portal, even though it is where we originally entered. In case we get lost and we have to just dig upward, we want to know when we are ready for the end where we're going to go back and dig up to. Okay, so I can't tell if those zombies are in the cave. It sounds like it because there are bats. So they're probably all right above us. I really don't want all this string. But I'm just clearing it out so we can easily walk through it. I do like the iron bars. Okay, we got a decent amount of paper. I'd almost rather take the paper, but it's so easy to make, so let's just take the books. And we'll take a couple stacks of books. Normally I take the whole load. But we have a lot of our enchantments already. We will be looking to make our enchantments a bit better. Wow, okay, there are no enchanted books anywhere in this library. Okay, so maybe our trip is not over so quickly, because normally there are some good enchantments going on right in the library, and this one has none, which leads me to believe there's probably a second library. So we'll take a couple sets of these, and then I can grab some wood and we can turn them back into bookshelves so that they take up much less space. While I am collecting these and fixing up our inventory with them, our goal between now and the next episode is going to be to redo the inside of our base. I was scrolling through a couple of my old Instagram and Pinterest folders that I have saved with different ideas, and I have this really cool woodsy and stone type of vibe planned for our house, because our storage is getting a little crazy. I don't like how it just seems like we started placing stuff inside of a hole, and I really think that our base, as we begin to do some more builds, has a lot more character. So I am going to share some ideas that I have for that throughout the episode, and you guys will have an awesome new thing to see when you log in for episode 12. Alright, I just need enough wood so that I can redo these bookshelves in my inventory so that we don't have a bajillion books in our inventory, as we do right now. So let's pop that bad boy back down. Make our bookshelves. What do I need? Okay, probably need a lot more wood. Okay, so 6 pieces and 3 books. That's not going to get us very far at all. Alright, so we'll just leave it like it is. It's okay. Alright, so let's mark this off, see if we can find either another area for our stuff, or if we found ourselves just a weird stronghold. I didn't go up. Let's do that. Oh, up leads to nothing too. Don't tell me this is it and it's all just right there. Let's see. We went down. There's nothing in there. Went down there. There's nothing there. Right. And we went in here. That's a cave. We went up the steps, over the steps. We put that stuff in there. We went in here. This was our original spot. I feel like we just went in a big circle. We did. Okay, let's see if there's anything over here. We just have a big cave. We have a huge cave with like 10 million things in it. Alright. Alright, come on now. Always come in hordes when you kill a zombie. Drives me nuts. Alright, what we are going to do is... lock that off. Which is a very cool cave, but it's not something that we are going to explore right now. Alright, so from the looks of this, I think that we just stepped upon the world's smallest stronghold. Which isn't surprising because this episode has been... the series so far in general has been full of nice surprises, so it does not surprise me that we have a very uniquely small situation for our stronghold. And that's totally okay. Let's check out a couple spots in these caves. That's probably going to be it. Nothing that I am too interested in over here. Just iron. Go this way. Some lapis. Great for experience. And great to collect and stock up on so you never have to get it again. Okay, there's lots of things coming. Alright, so we do have a huge cavern, which is awesome if we ever want to come back and explore that. But other than that... other than that, it doesn't look like we have too much here. Okay, so we are gonna head back up here. Okay, back up our stairs. We can probably travel straight up because I don't really need anything down here. No stops to make. Okay, well, I think that that was the fastest end portal I have ever created. I was so excited to get set up to record this, and what a quick trip. So we are going to head back home and talk more about our builds. So our first build that is going to be off screen will be our storage room, because that will take a lot of reorganizing, a lot of trial and error, and that is something I would much rather work on through Twitch or just summarizing for you guys instead, because of, you know, the nature of how long that process will actually take me. So just showing you guys the transformation is going to be really exciting. Alright. So we got our advancement, we got our portal set up, we still have our markers so that we can just go back down when we are ready to enter the end. That definitely won't be our only stronghold that we visit now that I know the algorithm. So the algorithm is a ring-based algorithm, and the total max for a world is 128 strongholds. So even though your world algorithm is almost endlessly seeming, they don't have a million strongholds ready for you to go and explore, which is okay. While we are heading back, I am going to get more leather. Because when I reset our storage, I'm going to break down our storage a lot more than it is right now. Now that I have an idea of what I want to do with things. And so right now I only have about 20 item frames. I'm definitely going to make some varying sizes of barrels, varying sizes of chests. We want some large chests. We want some regular size chests. Really give it that almost mine shaft type feel mixed together. Did I miss this one? Oh, there we go. Do some exploring on our way home. Okay, what do we got? I do not need those random iron doors. I do not need the string. I do not need the bone meal right now. Let's take some of these. Let's take our gold and our nuggets. I do not need zombie meat. I guess we could use some more fire charges. That's okay. Don't need the 19 of that. Don't need this. I can turn our coal into blocks. Alright, we do not need our dirt. Okay. So, our storage will be embedded into the rest of our house. So I really want to make the whole environment tied together. So we will have all of our smelters in there. We will have a mix of planks, of just the wood, maybe some stripped wood. I collected some glowstone lights and some mushroom lights from the nether. So those are going to be some really nice light sources versus the torches that we have just been using instead. Really not a big fan of torches. And then we can start to use lanterns and those light sources or jack-o'-lanterns buried in the ground surrounding our base as well. I really like that feel versus having all of the torches just thrown everywhere. I do tend to do that right away just because I want to make sure everything stays lit up and we can make sure that we are staying safe. But I definitely have much more of an OCD mindset than I lead on. So we are definitely going to make sure that, you know, we really start to ramp things up. I'm really excited to expand on my building skills here and really make sure that we have some cool ideas going on. So, I actually know this is the way that this is taking me, and I'm not sure that I want to go this way because it's taking me back through our snowy mountain section to get to our house. And I took that way the first time, but not both times. So, I'm not sure if I want to do that. Let's see where we are. Yeah, we are not going the right way. Good thing I checked. We're still not going the right way. Okay, so we need to keep going this way. Okay, so as long as we head this way, we should be heading back towards our base. We need to be at 2300x for our base and 300y. Sorry, 300z. And we are not as close to z as I would like, but I always take care of the x first. So we're gonna head up this mountain here. And keep going straight. Maybe, ironically, on our way home, we will find a woodland mansion. Maybe that'll be more exciting than the trip we just had. I still can't get over how anticlimactic our stronghold was. But that will just give us more inspiration to look for the next one. I'm thinking the one that we were supposed to find in the mesa before I glitched out my whole game was supposed to be a right one to explore that had a little more uniqueness to it, a little more puzzle and maze attributes towards it, like we usually find there, right? That one was just a little mini experience. Short and sweet. And on the left of our grand tour, you will see the bookshelves. On the right of our grand tour, you will see the end portal. All right, that wraps up our tour at the Stronghold. Have a great day. That is about how our trip went. The caverns surrounding it were more exciting than the Stronghold. That's okay. Now we're exploring my favorite forest because I love the trees, and unfavorite forest because we are also in territory where the mobs stay around because there's no sunlight because of the trees. But I'm trying to head home a different way than we did before when I was grinding for materials, so that we can stumble upon some cool exploration things on our way home before I get to work on our base transformation. I'm very excited. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I'm like, what episode am I going to do next? We just did this one. Oh my gosh. I got my ender pearls. I have to find the Stronghold. I can't just not find the Stronghold. Getting to another fortress and getting to the Stronghold are one of my two favorite things. I really love the Woodland Mansion stuff as well. So that will be in an episode up and coming, is finding our Woodland Mansion. I definitely want some totems of undying before we head to the end. Not that I have not ever beaten the end before and think that I need it, nor am I worried, but I definitely don't think that I will be able to do it in one try without having to go back once or without taking a very long time. So having that as security while we are in there is going to be fantastic. And hopefully we won't need it at all. Okay. I thought I just caught something with my eyeball over here, but I'm not sure. It might have just been a tree. Let's see. So we do have to go up. Let's keep going straight. Did I catch something? I think it was just my eyeball. I thought it was another portal. I think it was that tree though. Oops. This is so... Oops. Come on. This is so unappealing out in this nature when you are used to the good life. The swell life with your shaders here. Optifine does finish up their algorithms pretty quickly though, so I don't doubt that it's going to take long for them to match it up with 119, so I'm sure we won't have too big of a wait. Come on, son. When the lights go down in the city. There we go. Yeah, that's exactly why I wanted to do that immediately. I don't even see one. We're probably on top of a cave. I am definitely going to look into, after I stop recording for the night, if there is more spawns of our strongholds that maybe are short or just quickly embedded into a cave because our cave systems are so big from 1.18 and 1.12. So maybe that is a problem a lot of people are having, or maybe that was just our sheer dumb luck. We're so lucky. But who knows, because I typically have really bad luck anyway. So you guys may, in fact, just might be on that ride. So, but there are definitely plenty of things for us to accomplish in our Forgotten Planet here. And I do not plan on running out of ideas anytime soon. So we are in good shape. Definitely have a lot of build ideas besides the house. 3008. Alright, we need to be at 2,600. So, before heading over to our new stronghold, I did finish up the walls on our greenhouse. So we have our walls all set up. And we are going to take that greenhouse farmland and we are going to split the greenhouse up into 4 different sections with the wooden planks in between, because I was getting really flustered with having to always try to jump over things with our huge wheat field that we were originally planning on doing. Why isn't it letting me through? With our huge wheat field that I was originally planning. But they got too obnoxious for me, and I wanted something really to stick out as one of our first substantial builds that we did outside of our base, besides whatever interior house we have. So I really was dreaming about the white frosted glass with our shaders and with our darker wood. So I think it will look really nice, and I will leave a barrel in each of the 4 sections where we can put seeds and wheat and hay bales and carrots and beetroot seeds and all of our potatoes. And then on the outside of the farm, we are going to put a doorway out to kind of like the little plotches of land behind our greenhouse, which is already farmed because of where my original wheat field is. And with that, we are going to make sure that we start some rows of lemons and some rows of pumpkins. Alright, so we are at the right spot for that. Now we need to get to the right spot for Z. And this looks like we're headed in the right direction for that. We are not too far. We only need to be at 300 for Z, so we really only have 700 blocks. Let's do some quick calculating with our coordinates because I am math inclined. I can't believe it is almost the end of our school year for my 7th graders. Not the end of the school year for me though, of course, because I run our summer program. But it has definitely been a fun year with Minecraft with a lot of my kiddos, because a lot of them are really excited that I stream. It supports a lot of fun conversations and building some more connections with them, and it helps to show them that there are some things in video games where math class is important. And to stay in school, kids, because I would not be able to coordinate my way back home to my house without my cheats on if I did not know anything about the coordinate plane or negative, positive addition and subtraction and any sort of directional understanding and mapping. always have a great response or connection to video games when they ask me about why math is important. And they're like, oh my gosh, I can become a video game designer? I'm like, yep, you gotta do calculus though. If you want to be programming, you are gonna have to make sure that you work through some math classes. And that is when the sadness starts. So, yeah, I think I got about 8 more days with my kids for the regular school year, and then a couple weeks off for summer. Stay at home with the fam. And then I head back into our summer school program, which I will see a lot of the same exact children, because the children that I love and adore so much and talk Minecraft with maybe don't do the best job of focusing on passing their classes either. Right, I think we're almost back. Once we see the bee, we are almost there. I see our swamp. I know exactly where we are. Alright, so what I am going to do is make sure that I share with you my next little surprise. So, over right near where we are headed is our witch's hut, which is where we were going to get our original black cat from. And then we found one in the village, and I brought it home with us. Now, I need to go back to this witch's hut, unfortunately, and see if another black cat has spawned. Because when I messed up with the shaders in the new update, I got home from the Mesa biome, and Jacob, the black kitty cat, had magically turned into a brown striped cat. One of the common, striped calico type cats in the village. So, good. Jacob is still here. We will be taking him. I don't know if he just needed a moment to run away and saw his opportunity. I don't know if somebody was just really rooting for me to get the other cat that I needed, because the cat is the same colors as my cat. The cat that I have now. So I took a name tag and I changed the cat to my cat's name, because we were going to collect all of our cats anyway. So now we have my current cat in our Forgotten Planet. So we have to go back and get Jacob again so that we can have everybody in the clan together. Survival of the fittest, I guess. My cat felt that she needed to be represented now. She was getting a little impatient. But it's good to know that that black cat is still there, because it was a fluke that there was a random black cat in the village when I was grinding for materials, and I was able to snag it for us. So we will get some salmon and make sure that we get Jacob 2.0. Or the Jacob that magically teleported away from us. After we get Jacob back, moving forward, we will still need to get a gray cat. The solid gray ones, which are also kind of rare, to represent the other cat I have now, Calliope. She's all gray. And then we will need to get a orange tabby to represent the other cat I had growing up, Jake's brother. His name was Dylan. Once we get our 4 kitty cats, our collection will be complete. Alright, what a journey. We spent more time traveling home than we did in the Stronghold, which is not what I was expecting. I was expecting to have an extra long episode because of exploring the Stronghold and trying to find everything. Alright, so I have completed the grass to our greenhouse. It looks way cooler without shaders, in my opinion, just this part, not the rest of the game. Because when the shaders were on it, all of the glass combined together. And here, it actually looks like the sections of glass, like a greenhouse would. So, we have our sections that we're going to reorganize. Each of these corners is going to be potatoes, carrots, beets, and wheat. And then over out in the back, this will be where our water is. We will have a secondary door, and it will lead to where we're going to put melons and pumpkins. Alright, so I am going to stop us there. We're going to head up with our new surprise of a kitty cat. Check in with her. Now that it's no longer a hem. And we'll stop there. Hello, Chloe. What did you do to Jacob? What did you do with him? You did something. It's all her fault. The glare. Alright. That wraps up episode 11. I hope you enjoyed this crazy ride of an episode instead of what I thought was going to be planned, but we always make it a good time over here, and I'm so excited to keep making new content for you guys. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. If Minecraft can change my life and make it better, it can change everybody else's too. Alright, we'll see you next time.